This is a kind of defense on the moment that your opponent strikes with a round knee attack. You will turn him off balance. You are in a clinching position and your opponent wants to strike with a right round knee. At the same movement he is lifting up his leg. You will step around his standing leg and you have to make a push-pull movement in order to pull him beside you. When your opponent is striking with the other knee, you will strike him with the other side, and you will pull him at the same side where he is giving the knee, so pull him off balance in order to counter. Your opponent attacks with a left straight forward punch. You block it with your right hand and you counter at the same time with a right low kick followed by a left knee. Make sure that your low kick counter is done very quickly, so your opponent has no time to step backwards. After you grab him with both hands on the right side of his neck, stretch out and make a left knee. If your opponent stands with his right leg forward and attacks you with right jabs, you have to block with your left arm. Make a step in between in order to place a low kick. After this, place both hands around his neck and place a right knee. This technique is used mostly by the Thais, grabbing the kick leg and push you in the ropes, and attack with knee techniques. Your opponent attacks with a body kick, left or right. You grab the leg on the moment it makes contact with the other hand. You push your opponent back to the ropes, and at the moment he bounces back, you attack with the knee. The only hard part from this technique is you have to absorb the kick on your body. You can use the knee also as an attack after placing straight punches. Make a left long jab to the face and follow with a right knee. Make a good step forwards after the jab to make a good knee. Make sure you make the right knee long, so stretch your lower back forwards in the knee. Don't keep your back behind and only raise your knee. For a left knee, you make first a left and right punch to the face. Then you make a step in between to make the left knee. The step in between gives you a lot of explosion and power in your knee. Be sure you protect your face while you make the knee for a counter punch. Here you can see how I blocked the punch and grabbed with the other hand my opponent's neck and placed the knee technique. These are more counters than attacks. Your opponent attacks, with a left or right punch, and we counter with a knee. The left jab comes, I block with the right hand, take a step in between and make a left knee. Keep your face protected while you make a knee. Be sure that you block the punch correctly, otherwise you cannot counter the proper way. With the right punch, you block it with your left arm, and while your opponent is leaning in the right punch, you make your knee.